Welcome, lovely light workers, to Mermaid Song Tarot, and I'm so happy that you're here today. I am going to do a reading for you for the week of May 4th through the 11th. I hope you enjoy it. And as always, take what resonates with you. Not everything will, of course. This is a general reading for all people. So take away what works for you, and what doesn't, just leave it. That's how it works. That's how tarot works. Okay, so for the week, I have drawn a card from the Oracle of the Mermaids to give us an overall feeling to the week. And the card that I drew is Imrama. Imrama speaks of a wonder voyage, crossing deep waters, a pilgrimage, and a journey of the soul. So this card is about a journey of the soul, and we've all been taking a very large journey of the soul. The planet is taking a large journey. Things are changing for us greatly in this time. I like that. It's got a nice energy to it. Okay, so for this reading, for the weekly reading, I am going to draw a card for the challenge that we are going to face in that week, the message from Spirit, and then the outcome. And then I'll draw some clarifying cards. So the card that I drew for the challenge is the Five of Cups. And as you can see from this card, the person is feeling sorrow and loss over the spilled cups, and yet doesn't see that there's cups behind him. This card speaks to loss. That is what it's about. The element, of course, is water, and the water is our emotions. So our challenge is that we're feeling a lot of emotion this week. We're feeling an emotion about our loss. The astrological connotations is Mars and Scorpio. And this card can mean a breakup, perhaps, of a love relationship. Could be a friendship. Could be the breakup of how we lived our life. It can mean the loss of a loved one, and if that has happened, you have my deepest sympathies. But it can also mean leaving a job or a career that no longer serves you. Perhaps you've moved from a home that you loved. It could mean a loss of status or money. The thing about the Five of Cups is that when we're deep in that emotion, we don't have access to our logical mind. Our logical thought processes are clouded, and we can't really see the reality of the situation. And you can see that in the card. He's so focused about the cups that are spilled, he's not looking at the cups that he has behind him. So a lesson in this card is that you're going to be maybe not seeing the reality of the situation, which is you do still have good things. The card that I drew for a clarifying of the Five of Cups was from the Mermaid Tarot. Oh, I apologize. Gilded Tarot is the first three cards, and the clarifying cards are the Mermaid Tarot. And the card is the Seven of Swords, which I thought was very interesting because typically swords, the Seven of Swords is about theft, specifically a greedy person stealing something that you have, and that may have happened. But also, I'm going to read to you what the card meaning is because I thought it was very interesting. The Seven of Swords, it's talking about ideas, thoughts, and beliefs. We spend an awful lot of our energy building our lives around ideas and beliefs. The Seven of Swords asks you to think about what ideas, thoughts, and beliefs serve you. Which ones add to your life and the lives of those around you? Which ones should you give back? That's interesting. Not everything is ours, and not everything should be kept. Take what you need and leave the rest for someone who will benefit from it. So I thought that was very interesting. And I'll show you the card again because in this particular rendition of it, it shows a treasure chest that has been spilled, and there are things coming out of the treasure chest. Now, the treasure chest is from the humans, and the mer people are coming to take what they need and leave what they don't. So I thought that was slightly different, a little bit more positive meaning to the Seven of Swords. So swords, this is also swords reminding us to think a little bit and get out of that emotional stuck in the wave of emotion. Okay, the next card is the message from Spirit, and it's one of my favorite cards, the World. I love the World card. The World card is the sign of Saturn. The element is Earth. The chakra for the card is the stellar gateway, the cosmic portal. The color is bright gold. And the crystal is Lemurian seed crystal. For those of you who like crystals, I do. The meaning of this card is triumph, completion, ending of a cycle, beginning of a new one. And that's definitely what we see happening right now. We've got the ending of cycles and the beginning of a brand new one. That's the world is in flux. Things are changing, and things are changing on a worldwide scale as well as in our own personal lives. So that's what we need to focus on. It also means reward and joy. So take care to make that happen for your life. The clarifying card for this kind of puzzled me at first. I didn't really understand why. Clarifying card was the Ten of Swords reversed. I don't normally read reverse cards, but I had to look it up and it came out that way. So I figured, well, Spirit, you're trying to tell me something. And I'm going to read it to you from the Mermaid Tarot. It says, denial is not healthy. It is not even rational. Everything ends. Everything ceases to have a purpose or use. This is just the way of things. You can beg and plead. You can stomp your feet and shout as loud as you can. You can even get into the "but why" mantra. None of it will change the fact that something that once was is no more. Doors are closing, something is ending, and the cycle has come to completion. Fight it with all your might if you want, but it won't change the outcome. So, Tarot is always amazing. So those two cards together make me think of the song, The Circle of Life. I always think of that with the World card, but especially since we've got the Ten of Swords reversed here. So that's the message from Spirit. Accept the fact that the cycle is ending and a new one is beginning. And the outcome is one of my favorite cards. It's the Empress. I love the Empress. I love her red hair, obviously. And she just looks so amazing. The Empress embodies abundance, generosity, creativity. Of course, the sign is Venus. The element is Earth. We got a lot of Earth in our reading today. The chakras associated with the Empress card are the heart chakra and the root chakra. So the colors, of course, are going to be pink, green, red, and black. And the crystals that go along with that, rose quartz and emerald for the heart chakra. And the root chakra is going to be things like garnet or black tourmaline for grounding. This is a card of abundance and generosity. Things are flowing to you. This could be money. This could be a new job. It could be a new relationship, especially because this is a card of Venus and the Empress is about love. It's also a card of being happy wherever you are. So you may be looking for love and it hasn't come yet. And this card is here to remind us, let's be happy where we are. It will come. The Empress is going to bring it to you. And if you are in a relationship, you're loving life right now. It's a good thing. All right. And the clarifying card that I got for this from the Mermaid Tarot was the King of Swords. This is Boreas, the King of the North. And of course, the element is air. The signs are Capricorn and Aquarius. This king is all about taking charge. Swords deal with thought. So interesting that the two are coming out together, the Empress and the King of Swords. The major arcana always tell us what's happening, and then the minor arcana tell us how. So we're going to get that abundance and that joy and that creativity, but the King of Swords is here to tell us we're going to have to think about it, and we're going to have to use our logic. And the King of Swords can be a little bit impatient, so we need to remember to not be impatient. It's going to come. The universe is going to bring it to us. God is going to bring it to us. The King of Swords has gained a position of mastery. He's earned his title through hard work and discipline. So we're going to have to think clearly about what it is that we want and work hard to make that happen. Okay, I've got one more card that I want to read for you. This is from the Crystal Spirits Oracle by Colette Baron Reid. And the card that I drew from the Oracle for the week of May 4th through the 11th is Green Aventurine. I love Green Aventurine. It's so pretty. I'm going to hold that card up while I'm reading it. Basically, the essential meaning is luck, good fortune, potential, possibility, and new opportunities, all going along with that Empress card. Possibilities for experiences your soul craves are everywhere, offering new opportunities to help you find your purpose. The gate to the field of infinite potential is always open, for the conscious universe wants you to enjoy the bounty that exists in the realm of possibility and bring it into form through the power of co-creation. Cast fears and regrets aside, says Green Aventurine Spirit, for you are much loved, and the conscious universe wants to give you all that you desire. The universe is always dreaming up new ways to bring you what you need and help you experience well-being, joy, and fulfillment. A really lovely message for the week. This is my Green Aventurine stone that I absolutely love, and I keep this to remind me of prosperity and abundance. Thought you might like that. You might want to get one and meditate with that. It's nice to hold it. It gives you a lovely feeling of happiness and joy. Well, Lightworkers, that's the reading for May 4th through the 11th. Thank you so much for being with me. I hope you click the like button if you liked what you saw. Please subscribe for more videos and content. And as always, I ask that you share and show others if you really, really liked it. Thank you so much. See you next time.